Hey everyone, my name is Jacob Reed and welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm going to be reviewing The Rise of Kyoshi, which is the first of two novels set in the Avatar universe, and it was written by F.C. Yee and Michael Dante DiMartino. Now if you want to see my other Avatar related videos, they're right on the top of the screen. Now I've been looking forward to this book for a while, but I've kind of been distracted by The Expanse and A Song of Ice and Fire, so I haven't gotten around to it, but I finally did, and I loved it. I kind of wish I picked this up a few months ago. It was a really good book. It met my high expectations. I kind of had high expectations because an Avatar property, at least with the original creators involved, has never let me down. You know, like the live action Avatar, no original creators, it'll probably let me down. But this is pretty good for Avatar content. Kyoshi herself, she's a very complicated character. She's not like the Mary Sues that play many female leads of modern blockbuster movies, you know. She has character flaws, such as she has a violent temper, and she thinks very rashly, but she's also emotionally and physically strong, and she's empathetic, and she's a really good friend. I like how Kyoshi didn't realize that she was the Avatar until she was 16 years old. This is very different from either Korra or Aang, because they usually found out when they were little kids. And Yoon, he's very likable as well. Everybody thought that he was the Avatar, and he kind of foreshadowed the amount of burden that was going to be on Kyoshi's shoulders later in the book. I thought he was going to be with Kyoshi. I thought they were going to date at first, before I realized he was going to end up with Rongi. I liked her, Kyoshi's relationship with Rongi. It wasn't really forced and rushed like the Korra Asami relationship. Instead, it developed naturally throughout the book, more like Aang and Katara's did. Kelsang was like Kyoshi's mentor, and since he never knew her parents, he was like the closest things he had to a dad. And then Jianju he was an okay villain. You know, he wasn't bad, but compared to the other Avatar villains, he's kind of lacking, in my opinion. Now, Jianzu is so desperate to make the perfect Avatar that he sacrifices Yoon and he kills his friend Kelsang. This is pretty shocking to me. I wasn't expecting the author to kill two of the main characters in the first half of the book. I mean, technically he only killed one because Yoon didn't really die, but we'll talk about that later. So because Jianzu does that, Kyoshi goes on a revenge quest, and she joins the Flying Opera Company. So she's reminding me a lot of Batman here, going after training to become like a ninja warrior, with training with assassins after her father is killed, or father figure if we're talking about Kyoshi. We get an explanation of what her makeup means. It's part of the Flying Opera Company's tradition, and I guess Kyoshi kind of carried that forward into adult life. The white symbolizes treachery, a sinister nature, suspicion of others, and the willingness to visit evil deeds, while red symbolizes honor, loyalty, and heroism. This kind of further exemplifies that Kyoshi's not the traditional hero. She's more of like an anti-hero. I liked her fight with Zhu Ping An, I don't know if that's how you say it, and later when she gets hit by lightning, and I think it's good that she loses fights, because that makes her seem more human, and makes me happy for her when she does win fights. It gets me more invested in her character. It was sad to see Lek die, but I think it was important for Kyoshi's development. I like the talk between Jianzu and Kyoshi before they plan on fighting, with Jianzu threatening to dismantle the shop they were in. And, well, what a plot twist. I was really confused as to how Yoon is still alive. I can't wait to get answers in the next book. I like that Yoon was the one that killed Jianzu, since Jianzu was the one who ruined his life. But it was strange to me that Yoon didn't care about the innocents, because he did in the first half of the book before he fake died. So something must have changed him. I don't know. Hopefully we find what that is in the next book. Also, the end of the book ends on a major cliffhanger, and that's that Avatar Kyoshi is back to give Kyoshi advice. Now this is really good because it was a tradition of the Avatars receiving guidance from the past Avatars. Kyoshi got Aang's guidance, Aang got Roku's guidance. I'm sure Roku got Kyoshi's guidance. I don't know about that one, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I have to say about this book. It wasn't that long. It took me like 2 weeks to read it. So yeah, I really like this book. I'm gonna give it an A-. I'll definitely be reading The Shadow of Kyoshi, but I'll probably wait a few months so I could focus more on the Storm of Swords, the third Song of Ice and Fire book. But yeah, I'll definitely get back to it sooner rather than later. Um, what did you guys think of The Rise of Kyoshi and Avatar in general? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you click below to subscribe and leave a like. I post videos every Sundays, and I'm going to start posting videos on Mondays to talk about the new season of Fargo, so make sure you check those out if you're into that. Hope everybody out there has a nice day and stay safe, and peace.